5, 4, 3, 2.
Greetings, comic book and movie fans. I'm Jonaluthor from this side of your screen. Welcome to the first episode of Movie-Xperience, the section of this YouTube channel where I'm gonna talk about a little bit about movies, especially new release. So, for this first episode, I'm gonna talk about a movie released last week, which brings a horror movie icon from the 90s to this new era. And I'm talking about Candyman. Let's talk a little about it.
¿Sientes su presencia? ¿Sientes la presencia?
This film talks about Anthony McCoy, a plastic artist which is trying to find new material to make a new show in a gallery that belongs to his girlfriend. So he go to Cabrini Green, a neighborhood really famous in Chicago, and he listened this story about a very famous urban legend about Candyman. After that, a series of strange things is starting to happen on his life, and he realized that something weird is going on because he started to have a really strange behavior. He's starting to have this new image on his mind and this new paintings and this new material that is really weird, and he started to act strange. Now, after this urban legend that he listened, he's starting to realize that maybe, and just maybe, he released something that he cannot handle. Now, he's gonna have to suffer the consequence of release the legend. This is a horror film, and to be more specific, it's a paranormal slasher. That means that we're gonna watch killing during the whole movie. However, these killings are not explicit. I mean, you're not gonna watch how somebody is killed in the center of the screen. Beside of that, you're gonna watch everything happening in different angles, with sounds, with something that it's around. You're not gonna watch the blood in the screen. This is not bad, but to be in the slasher is not the best way to do it. Or for some people that it likes to watch everything explicit in the screen, maybe this is gonna be a little bit disappointed. However, that doesn't mean that this environmental is bad, because you must pay attention to the details. You're not gonna see everything in the center of the screen. However, you're gonna watch everything in reflections, in sounds, in the environment. You need to pay attention to everything around you or around the screen to see what is going on in this film. That makes you keep this tension, keep this suspense, keep this environment of slasher in the surroundings, in the environments. And the movie doesn't surprise you at all. It's really honest since the beginning and what will's gonna happen in this film. That makes this movie a little bit predictable. So if you want to see anything that surprises you, that's not gonna happen. But the movie's really honest in what's happening in the screen since the beginning to the ending. For that way, it's not gonna disappoint you. If you are a fan of Candyman, this is gonna be a good movie for you. This is a sequel from the 90s movie. Remember that the first movie of Candyman was released in 1992. So, if you know those stories, you're gonna relate immediately what is going on in this one. However, if you haven't seen these three films, it doesn't matter. This film by itself explains whatever is happening on this one. It makes some reference to the previous movie, but you don't need to be an expert on this saga to enjoy this film. But the nostalgic element is there. it makes a lot of reference to the films, the 90s film. And in that way, you're gonna enjoy more this film if you're looking for that elements from Candyman, if you're waiting for this Tawny Todd and all this environment and all these things that Candyman from the 90s brings. So you're not going to be disappointed if you watch this film because all the elements are there. If you're a fanatic of Candyman, you're going to enjoy this movie really good. If you're not, and this is the first time that you watch this character on the screen, it doesn't matter. You still can understand the story and you will be pleased with whatever is happening in the screen. And a special thing, during the ending credits, there's an animated story that explains really good what happened since the beginning of the saga. So pay a lot of attention to this animated short film, and in that way you will understand what's going on in the old story of Candyman. So I give an applause for that, because in that way you will know and you will understand really good what happened in this film, even if you don't watch the first 3 films, you still can enjoy this really good. My score for this movie is, it's not bad, but I expect more. What I'm trying to say with this is, the story could be better, the development of the character could be better, even the gore and the murders in the killing in the street, it could be better. What I'm trying to say is, this movie fulfilled with all the fanatics of the saga, but maybe this new release deserves a little bit better. And for all fanatics from the saga, this is a good movie, you can enjoy it, and you have that element that make Candyman a good horror movie. And for those who this is the first approach to the character, maybe you're gonna be a little bit disappointed about it, but it's not bad. It deserves a chance, so go to the movie theater and watch it. It might surprise you. Candyman was released on August 27 and is available now in the movie theater. So if you want to watch this show, go to the schedule and check when you can watch it on your local movie theater. Let's support the local theaters because we need to keep this industry going on. By the way, I'm gonna give a big shout out to the AMC theater staff in St. Clairsville, Ohio, because they treat me really good every time that I go to the movies. And let's keep watching movies because this industry needs our support. And this is the end for the first episode of Movie-Xperience. I appreciate so much that you have watched the whole video. Remember, if you like it, give me a big thumbs up. All your comments are really important for me, so put it in the section below. In that way, I will know if you want to talk about any other film or any comment that helps me to improve this. Share! In that way, other people will know about this film and we can make this community grow. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notification. It's a small click for you, but it means a lot for me. Remember, I'm Jonaluthor and you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest with that nickname. Thanks for watching this episode. See you in the next one. Greetings and keep in touch.